Hey guys, how's it going? It is me, Ben, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. And today's episode, I'll be teaching you how to grow your own crops. So your narco berries, your mejo berries, you know, whatever berries you want, your raw carrots, everything. So this is my little system that I have here. And I'm going to repeat this on the other side, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. So here we have our large crops, and they're all growing inside. And if we just go in these, if we go inside, we can see, look at that, we're getting absolute loads of berries. This has only took me about 25 minutes, and I've already got these, and I've got some seeds and that growing. I believe I've got some fertilizer growing in here as well. I'll teach you how to do them. No, I haven't, but never mind. I'll be teaching you the basics of everything. So this is more aimed for new people on Ark that want to start their own little farm. Instead of going off and, like, you know, having I've been using my trike who's miles over there by now because I've been clearing the way. Instead of picking at the berries and stuff like that, we can grow them ourselves. And so what we're going to do is once you've picked your place where you need or you want to be, you can use foundations and place them on foundations if you want. Me, I'm doing them on the ground, on the solid ground. Why not? And basically what we're going to do is we're going to start on this side, and we're going to do it the exact same way as I did it that way, and I'll teach you along as we go. So I've got all the stuff in my hotbar at the bottom there. So we've got a ladder, we've got plant pots, crop plots. We've got the pipe work and stuff like that, and the taps. We've got a compost bin, and we've even got some greenhouse walls and ceilings. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all, we're going to use the ladder. Ba-ding! The ladder, the first thing we're going to use. Place the ladder on a wall or whatever, or even on the ground if you can. This is, for me, this is just to straighten everything up so everything's nice and straight and everything's equal and stuff. And notes like, you know, a bit further off the wall. Okay. It's not going to let me grab on this friggin' ladder. There we go. Okay, finally got it. So then what you do is you grab onto the ladder. You get off it. You can go up to the top. You can go down to the bottom, whatever. Just do not touch anything else. You can move around, just don't look anywhere. Okay, and what we're going to do, the only thing we need to do is look down. So just slowly look down on the ground. There we go. And then move back. We're going to get it like sort of, I want it about here. Okay, and then we're going to move, what I do is I move right forward so it's red and we can't place it forward. Then just slowly tap it so it comes forward. Okay, and that way. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. It's as close as we can. We've placed it, and now you can see the texture's dodged up a bit there. But we'll get another one out before we move, and then we'll slide to the left. Crisscross. And then what you can do, find at a point where like that, and do it again. And the texture's coming back now. And slide again to the left. Crisscross. There we go, and keep it going. Now, if you can see the point on the last plot, that's touch. I lined that up so it's just touching. Okay, and now because it's red, it's because of the terrain. Just move it forward a bit more. There we go. We can see again, and slide it along because the terrain's up and down as well. It might vary on your crop. So just again, we've moved it up. So we need to move it back again to make sure it's in line. Oops. There we go. And like I say, I believe there should be 8 there. Just so we're not, you know, going away a bit. There we go. And again. And this should be the last 2. Boom. And one more for the road. This one in a bit more. You can see like they are coming away a bit more. Oh, there we go. So we've got all 8 roughly lined up about okay. Yeah. So for me that's fine. I'm not that bad OCD. It doesn't affect me too much. So what we need to do again is jump because I moved. I forgot. We need to climb up. There we go. Get our intersection one. Okay, our intersection crop. Just go all the way along here. Oops, I'm a bit too, I'm looking down a bit too much. There we go, we need to pull it out a bit. There we go. I'm going to go roughly, I'm lining mine up. You guys can line yours up a bit different. Just a little bit away from the last crop. So I'm using the, in the stone, you can see my, the middle bit of the intersection is lining up with that, the gap in the little bit of the stone. You guys obviously know what I mean. Just place it down. Boom, like there. Pretty easy. Next step, we need the vertical pipes. And we're going to go one this side and one this side. This side isn't important. I just think it makes it look a bit cooler. But that's just me. And then next what we're going to do, we're going to get our straight pipes and go along. I'm going to place one across here as well, so it's like a little handlebar thing that we do push-ups, you know. I do push-ups in the morning, you know, as everyone knows, you know, I'm muscular and that. But yeah, then we do one straight across, and then we're going to get a tap on that one. Then we're going to go straight, tap, and just keep going along until we get to the end, like so. Oh, no, let's press it. There we go. So it's just on the last one there. And that's perfect. That's looking nice for me. I'm happy with that. And then what we're going to do, we don't need any more of the taps anymore, really. Right, we're going to climb up here. We're going to get our compost bin out. And I'm going to place this over here. There we go. Right, in the middle here. Like so. So it's in the middle of this. This is like a little frame just for the compost bin. Okay, I quite like it. And then what we need to do, there's no water going through these pipes, okay? There's no water coming out of here or anything like that. What we need to do is we need to connect this to the water source. Now, the water source for us is just going to be here. It's just going to be this whole entire sea. The whole sea is going to be it. You can use the water reserves, but then you would need to put like your canteen or your water bottle or your water skin, whatever, fill them up with water and then put them inside, and then you need to keep refilling it. So you need to keep, you know, keep refilling your water bottles and whatnot and whatever they are, water jars, and putting them in there, and eventually they'll run out. Whereas if you're doing it from the sea, you never need to worry about the water. The water will constantly be flowing. You only use the water reserves is when your base is pretty far away and, you know, no one's there to see it. You know, there's no water around or anything. But for us, we're using the water. We're using the water. So what we need to do, place pipes going into the sea. Even just like there, that should be enough. As long as this pipe can go down like that, okay? Even if it's going through the map, boom. It doesn't matter. These pipes, as you just see, turn blue. And look, they're all blue, and the water is flowing. And that means we don't need to worry about no water anymore. You can even drink from these if you want. And that is the water, that's the water part done, okay? So now, what do we need? So, if you need, we need to fertilize these soils. Okay, right, let me just break you. We don't need you anymore. So we need to fertilize. We need some fertilizer. And the best way to do that is with a compost bin. And I believe I've already got some fertilizer, don't worry guys. But just for this demonstration, I've got the bits and bobs that I need. So I'm going to take all my poop. You can get your Fioma, feed your Fioma if you can. If you've got Fioma and you need poo as quick as you can, feed a Fioma as many stem berries as you can. And I kid you not, they will crap like the wind. If you see my Fioma video, you'll know what I mean. You'll see it. But yeah, so we're going to place in 100 thatch and all these poops. Okay, now it takes... We're using medium-sized poo. It takes 2 medium-sized poo and 50 thatch to turn into one fertilizer. Okay, so I'm not sure if large poo is 1 or not. Look, there we go, another poop. These guys poo anyway with no. They poo quite a lot anyway, whether you've got the fertilizer or not. But these guys they're the handiest things for this. You can use dung beetles as well. If you don't want to use a compost bin, you can tame a dung beetle, put the poop in there, and it'll turn it into fertilizer, and it's a lot quicker than a compost bin. But like I say, this is the basics, as if, like, you know, this is for the people that are just starting out on the game. But yeah, what we need to do now is we need fertilizer. So say we've waited a long time for our fertilizer to do, because it does take a pretty long time. We'll eventually get this fertilizer, okay? And I've just cheated, like I say. I've gone round there, got the fertilizer out of that bin, and, you know, stored it for a while. So what we need to do is we need to drop our fertilizer into this. Now I'm just going to drop all of this the fertilizer in, except for one slot, okay? There. And then what we're going to do is place the seed in, the narco berry seed in, and it should disappear straight away. There we go. So it's gone instantly, pretty much. Then we'll place another fertilizer in, just why not? And there you go. Your seed isn't gone, it's there. Look, that's it. That's our plant now. And you can see it says about it. So we've got we've got obviously all the slots are filled with fertilizer. You don't have to. You can have just the one slot of fertilizer if you want. That'll still work. The more fertilizer that's in, the better it is. But we've got the water. It's 599. Sorry. It, for some reason, I don't know why, it never goes. It always takes that one off. You know, you could have about 5 taps on here, and it'll still just have that one off. I don't know why, but as long as it's got that much on, it can have like 100. It'll just mean it'll go slower. So the higher that is, the better. The 600 the maximum. Same with your fertilizer. We've got 503,000, let's say. That's pretty good. If you can just put normal poo in if you want. You don't need to fertilize it. Yeah, this guy's done a poo. Okay, so let's get this poo. Right, and we'll just quickly place it in. So you can just, if you've got fertilizer or anything, you can just drop it in. You don't need to like open it up or out. There we go. That's the fertilizer in. There we go. Deposit medium animal feces. Drop it in, and look at the fertilizer. It's 7,500. One, I believe there's just one. Yeah. So one fertilizer bag is 47,000. So that's 7,500. That's 4,700 on its own. You know, 47,000. Yeah, whatever. And then obviously fully up with it is 503,000. So you can see the big difference, and you know which one's gonna, you know, go quicker. So we'll place in this again. We've got one fertilizer, and what's in here? We've got mejoberry seed. Place the mejoberry seed in. It should eat it straight away. Oh, it will do. Just give it a little bit of time. It'll take it, or it should take it. There we go. So it's took it straight away. As soon as the seed pops up, look, there we go. It's all gone. And now it's just a case of waiting. You don't even need to have this water source going. If you don't want the water source going, you can literally get rid of that and just have like the basics. Like you can get a small crop plot out of drops and stuff, and the pipes and the taps and everything. You don't literally need to, you know, get use any engrams for this. But if you do that, you can have just place the seed, the plot. I will get it right. The crop plot. Place the crop plot down. Place some poo in. It can be small, it can be medium, large, whatever. You can always find poo around, you know, wherever there's dinosaurs. Get the poo, get the seed, plop it in, and literally just wait for the rain. When the rain comes, it'll start, you know, harvesting it and whatnot, whatever it does, integrating it and things. And then when the rain stops, it'll stop it where it is, and then it'll pick it up again when it rains, and you can keep doing that. That's the very, very basics and the very, very slow way. I mean, it's slow process anyway, but with that, you'd be waiting days for a few seeds, and I mean, it was not worth it. This way, at least, things will pick up a bit quicker. Okay, so it tells you also the crop at the bottom there, so it's a narco seed and it's seedling. I think it goes from seedling to middling or something, and then it goes to fruitling. When it's fruitling, like the others around there, that means it's growing its fruit and everything like that, and it's getting ready to, it's dishing out the sweeties, the sweet stuff. So this is seeding at the minute. Now the greenhouse effect at the bottom, that's the, you can have that as well. If you get that up, that'll increase it. That'll make everything go a bit faster. Everything you do will just be to make it that little bit faster. So let's do the greenhouse effect. So the greenhouse effect is when you've got greenhouse stuff. So we've got the greenhouse ceilings and the greenhouse. No. Everyone stop, you son of a bitches. Alright, you need to get out my way, guys. I'm recording here. Ah, shoot. I always mess that up. You know what's worse is I arranged my dinos so they're all nicely placed. And now look. Nothing. Oh, we've got an egg though. We've got an egg! Yay! We've got an Allosaurus egg. Friggin' hell, where's the other one? Ah, he's round here. Right, guys, just stay where you are. What I'm going to do, because I messed up there, is because I need to move these really, really quick. Because I don't want that ever to happen again. So yeah, you need the greenhouse. So I've got the ceilings, or I've got the walls. And basically you make a greenhouse exactly how it sounds. You make a greenhouse around your crops. Now this doesn't have to be completely around it, like with mine I haven't done it around it. But let's start with placing the ceilings in above these. Okay, you can make like I say, I'm going to be doing a little let's build, let's say, for a greenhouse eventually. So you guys that want to build a proper greenhouse and not just something like this, you can do. So if we just place the greenhouse ceilings above it there like so, and there we go, look, 105% already. So we're going to increase that. We're going to put these walls here. Okay, put the walls along. Boom, boom. Let's keep going along like so. Ooh. No, I don't want it there. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe 300 is the maximum. I don't know. And if we go back over to here, there we go, 225%. Okay, if we move along, 270%, 300%, 300%, 300%, 300%, 285%. 255, and basically what it is because these two end ones have got less green around them, greenhouse around them. That's why. If we want, we could try and. Nope. Is it not going to let me? Oh no, we had it there. We had it there. We did have it there. We did have it there. Oh, there. Ah, come on. Come on. I don't know where it is now. If we place that in, maybe? No. So it don't do out if you do it like that. But let's just get rid of you. Why not? And then basically, yeah. So just do that all the way, like say like this. And now this, obviously, it's not the best because it's not 100. But if we were to go, have we got any fertilizer in here that we could maybe use? No, we haven't. We've only got poop. But yeah, like I say, with a 300%, they'll harvest so quick, and they'll gather up and whatnot. There we go. Look, it's growing, and we just leave it now that everyone's like all moved around and stuff. Except Croc, he's the boss. He's just like, I'm chilling here in the water. And this is the end result, guys. Okay. So exactly how we did it round there, I've done the same, and it's all growing now. And what they do is they just grow, and then they grow and they drop the seeds, and then the seeds replant. So you literally don't even need to pop another seed in. So look, I took my narco seed that I just used in that plant pot. I took it from here, and look, it just grows back. So then what I do now is to take my narco berries out. And even if you took the seed out now, there'd still be another seed and more narco berries that will come back in the place. So you literally never, oh come on, you never need to replace you know, put a new seed in or anything like that. You know, I just leave it to grow eventually. Like now, I won't touch them seeds. I'll leave them in, and they'll just keep regrowing and stuff. And then, you know, when I need them, I'll pick out the narcos, put them in here, and boom, there we go, 12 for nothing. The only thing you do need to keep on top of, guys, is the fertilizer. Just make sure you've got the fertilizer. If you've got Fioma, just every time you run past it or something and you see it's pooed, pick it up, put it in your thatch compost bin or your dung beetle, whatever, and then you'll get another one. Me, I've got some nice little potatoes, the sava roots. We've got the lovely citral lemons, whatever they are, and then we've got the carrots, or the root carrots, rock carrots, whatever. These N3, they take a little bit longer to not to grow. They grow at the same rate, but when these guys come into, you can see these are fruitling now. When they come into fruitling, they sort of instantly start producing stuff, and you can see how much they produce compared to like these guys. There we go, look. So these guys are a bit slower at producing stuff and that, but like I say, if you just leave it, they'll get there. And like now, we've got literally all our food and that at our disposal. So I'll just take some of that. I'll eat some of that. Why not? And then they'll just keep growing and growing. Like I say, as long as you don't forget to pop the fertilizer in and stuff, they'll just keep growing. There we go. Look, already three narco berries back. And yeah, so this is a nice little way for everyone to get free, unlimited supply of fruits, seeds, berries, everything. And what these will be used for is like dyes and stuff. So when you're painting, it'll be used for making cakes. I know you can make there's a cake that I need to make to get the snail thing. Oh, we had a poop in there. So yeah, we've got all these now that we can use for taming and stuff. This will all be basically food for my dinos and stuff. And I'll, you know, every once in a while I'll just come in and change it all and put it in my feeding pot, so everyone's got food, and you know, I'll only have to worry about the carnivores and things like that. Yeah, you get the idea, guys. But that is it, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it and you've learnt something. If not, then I'm sorry. But just place that in there to get the ball rolling. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everyone and everything that everyone's doing, all the support and stuff like that. I really do. Fioma's ass, back it up. I really appreciate it. I genuinely do. Like, you guys are absolutely amazing. Please keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. I forgot the name of it then. Guys, come along for my Twitch. Literally, my Twitch, you know, when I get into some conversations and stuff, people get hurt. No, I'm joking. It's pretty fun, actually. People like it. Oh, my tapajara is even down. Damn. But I'm just straightening my guys up now. I never use small feces, by the way. If you guys are thinking, oh, that direwolf's pooed, man, why don't you take it? Don't use small. I think it's like 4 small and like 4 small and 50 thatch equals 1 bit of fertilizer or something, and big poo equals 1 big poo and 50 fertilizer or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, but guys, if you get a quick moment, don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, Twitch, and all that lot. Like I said, oh, we're falling. Never mind. Everything, guys. Just having a mess around. I did build a sky tower, and I know I said in the last episode I was going to show you it. I built it, guys. Just before I go, I'll tell you the quick story. I built it, and I was in the sky tower, and I was like, oh, this is quite cool, blah blah blah. And then I thought to myself, well, I've got this big sky tower, right? It was about 30 blocks in the I say blocks. 30 high, so it was absolutely massive. This is like my construction thing at the minute. It was absolutely massive, and And yeah, and I was like, oh, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to put up there? And so I thought, oh, I'll put my weapons and everything up there. But then I thought, no, because now I've got to go like 90 feet in the air just when I want a gun, or when I want some ammo and stuff, or when I want this. So it kind of become a thing where I was just like, it's too much. I've got, like, if I want anything, I've got to go all the way up into the sky to get it to come back down again. And I had it to park my flyers on. I put my flyers up top and that. But then, like, I'd need a flyer just to get down at the bottom. And I was just like, oh, but I've always got a flyer anyway. So then I started having to need a flyer to fly from down here to up there just to get that flyer to come down again and stuff like that. So it just become a case of it was kind of pointless having it. I'm just lining all my dinos up now. Oh, the rain as well, that'll be good for my crops. So yeah, I kind of scrapped that idea, and I'm going to just like build like a, maybe like a little tower or something, or a little a lab or something like that. Goodbye! But that is it for me, guys. Now that we've all straightened up everyone, that's great for me. I bet there's my dodo in there somewhere trying to get out. Let me at him, let me at him. But anyway, guys, hopefully, like, again, I hope you've enjoyed stuff, and you know, you've learned something, and hopefully you can grow your own crops now. But thank you, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode.